Hi there, it's Fabienne from Bold Heart Business and boldheart.com, and I am here with Mega. Mega, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. I'm Mega Baraskar and I run a law practice downtown Manhattan, New York. And I have run that practice for many, many years. First in the Empire State Building for over 20 years.
Yeah.
And now in a very loft-looking type of space downtown.
And you're very successful.
Yes, I am. I have been earning six figures in our practice, and we have a team of people for over 15 years.
Yeah. What made you, where were you in your business before you joined Bold Heart? And then I'll ask you why you joined Bold Heart.
Okay, so I started my own private practice. I got out of a partnership, which I had been running another practice for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I left that practice and I started my own. And in the 5th year, everything was running, clicking, but I felt shallow. I felt empty. I didn't feel inspired. I just didn't understand what was my purpose in life. And clients were happy, money was coming in, but I felt empty at the end of each day. And then I actually somehow saw what was the client attraction business at the time.
Yeah.
And I watched a video of yours, and I felt like you were talking to me. And then I got the Mindset series, and I diligently watched that every night after work. So at like 9 o'clock at night, I'd sit alone in my office, and I would watch this video. And I finished one of the last videos. I went home, and my eyes were red. And I went to the doctor on the corner type, one of these pop-ups. And he said there was nothing wrong. And so that's when I said, this is a sign that somehow something has happened to me and it needs to come out. And so I called a coach, and even when I called the coach, I said, how does this person know anything about me or my business? What could they possibly give to me?
Yeah.
But it was the most beautiful call. And on the call, I was like, I have to be here.
What was it about Bold Heart Business that made you say, this is for me? I mean, have you done anything like this before?
I had never done anything like this before. I hadn't even recognized that I needed it. But what it did was it spoke to me as a complete human being. It wasn't like going to an MBA school or a business school, nor was it like going to a coaching or a mentoring. It addressed everything to me as a human being, so that the purpose I was looking for and also my business creation were all packaged in one, and it just called to me.
Yeah.
But when I came to the first leverage meeting, so I joined literally like a week before the first leverage meeting.
I remember.
And I was scared, and I came in and I was like this, like a horse with blinders. I didn't know anybody. I was nervous. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I felt like I'm a lawyer. What do they know about my business? What do I know about their business? But something happened there, and I really got into the content, the context, the people. Over those 2 days, I already started to feel I was changing.
Yeah.
And my staff, when I got back, felt the change. My family felt the change, and they reacted positively. It opened up.
You were a different person.
I was a different person, and I have continued to change and open up.
Wildly.
We just spent a week in Provence with a small group of people in Fabienne, and it truly impacted my lifestyle, my choice of what I eat, to how I sleep, to what music I listen to.
Opened up everything. It's almost like every energy center opened
up.
And we were talking about like your life and your business and just opening up into more of a feminine energy.
Oh yeah, my feminine energy got released. The masculine energy took its place, and I have learned now to allow in.
Yeah.
And because of that, I'm writing. I had always wanted to be a writer, not a lawyer.
Yeah.
And now I am writing at 2 a.m. I'm inspired to write at 4:30 in the morning. I'm putting on events. I'm focusing on so much more.
It's almost like all the opportunities that were waiting at the door for Mega. Once you joined us in the leverage track and we started going through, I remember you always said, oh my God, how do you know? The content for this activator is exactly what I need.
Oh yeah.
Every time. And if I may, Mega started having this brightness happen. All these opportunities, it's true, right? You were like this before, and it's like, and everyone told you at lunch today.
Today, everybody said at lunch, you were like this. You were so structured. You look stern. You know, the way I dress, the way I talk.
And now, like, you're giddy,
I'm
open.
Open and vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I can feel myself go through change. But there's a trust. And that trust comes from knowing that you're there, that Fabienne's there, that the Bold Heart community is there supporting me.
Tell me about the people here.
The people are amazing. They're so dear to me that even when I was so nervous over some work matter, I just came in here knowing that I'll be held. They'll take care of me. I'll meet the people I need to talk to. Everybody's so open, so loving, so non-judgmental, so accepting.
Yeah.
And it just, I never even know what I need when I come here, but I know that what I need is what I'm going to leave with.
Yeah.
And every time I leave, I go to the next level.
Yeah.
It can be a level of quality of lifestyle. It could be a level of team. Oh, my team is so happy that I come here because, you know, we've introduced systems into the place. We've introduced teamwork, and they love it. They love it. They're like, there was no question of me renewing my second year.
Right, you're on year 2 now.
I'm on year 2, and they were most excited. So they support it. So I feel that it all comes together.
And your personal life is
my
changing.
personal life,
It's
all, but all this energy and all this potential that I didn't know I knew I had it.
My sense is that you were feeling there's a part of you that felt like kind of dull
and
dead
heavy.
and heavy, and now
and
all
stale.
the potential has been activated.
Totally.
It's so awesome.
It's so awesome. I'm so excited. A little scared.
Yeah.
It is scary.
Yes.
But
because you've never done anything like this.
Because I've never done anything like this, but it's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy for you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you so much.
That's a little inspiration for you for today, especially if you're someone who has known for some time that you want to make a change. You don't know what that change is. You've never done anything like this before. It feels a little scary, the unknown. This is an invitation to maybe just have a conversation with an exploratory call and see what could be possible for you. Let's see what your potential is. Sending you lots of love. Bye.
Bye-bye.